Hello, this is just a quick guide on how to use the Members Toolbox on the Landcare Tasmania website. Now that we've redeveloped the website, there's been a few changes. You may have noticed that now there's multiple people can access a group or associate members Toolbox account through their own unique login. So we're going to go through the different levels of access, the services available to them, even a little bit on how you can get that level of access. So first off on the toolbox, you'll have your updates here. They'll give you a little bit of updates around what's happening, the new news in Landcare. If you're an individual member, this is what your toolbox will look like. So you'll have your services here. As usual, you've got the project bank, lending library, community grants, wholesale orders. You've also got your renew membership button here. Now, just because you see this doesn't mean your membership is due. You will get an email when it's due, but now because individual memberships run 12 months on a rolling basis, so your membership is due 12 months from its start date or its last renewal date. So you'll be able to access that when you need to. If you are on an automatic subscription up here, you can update your payment details or cancel that payment if you wish here. All right, so for groups and other organizations, the toolbox looks like this. You can see you can be different levels of connected to multiple groups as well as having an individual membership. So I have connected myself here to the Newtown Rivulet Platypus Landcare group. And you can see with this level of connection, which anyone can do, you can become connected to a group simply by logging in and going to their profile page through the Find a Group directory and hitting the connect button. And that will give you this level of access. At the moment, all that does is you get this view profile page button. But once you are connected, the group admin or convener or primary contact can log in and they can give you editor status. So here I've set myself up as an editor for Threatened Plants Tasmania, and you can see that I have a lot more resources available to myself. So some of these I can use both for myself or for the group. So, for example, I could, if I wanted to plant trees on my property, I could submit a project bank expression of interest here for that. But if I wanted to, for example, on behalf of the group, submit a project for public land, for example, I could also do that. There's other things you can do. You can access the lending library. So if you wanted to put a camera in your back garden, for example, you could borrow one here. You can order items from Waratah as well. And there's also all the regular, I guess, administrative services here as well. So you can create an event for the website here for the group, add a post to the group's profile here. And there's a few other guides, such as the action planning guides and income tax guides here. And if you're an admin, this is what your toolbox looks like. So at the moment, there's very few services that are unique to admins only. So at the moment, it is the Quick Response Grant, which we have just released, that is only available to admins. So that's here. Later in the year, when membership renewal opens, that will also be only accessible to admins. And the other thing that only admins can access is this association liability insurance. So if you are an incorporated organization, an incorporated group, you can access this liability insurance at an additional cost of $165 per year. And finally, if you're an admin, you've got this organization members administration panel down the bottom. And so this will show you everyone who is an editor or an admin or connected to the group. So, for example, Eric here is an editor, a connected. And if I wanted, I could click that and promote him to editor status so he could access more of these services. Dawn is set up as an editor. Now I can remove her editor status, or I can transfer admin control here. So I would lose my admin status, but she would gain the admin status. So if you're, for example, a primary contact who's been by default given this admin control over the group, you could defer that to someone else. So you could decide, I don't really want to do that, and you could give that control to the secretary of the group, another committee member, or just someone else who's helps out and is a bit more keen to be doing all this IT and admin stuff. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is what you can access through the members toolbox. If you would like any help with either getting connected or admin status of your group, or any other help on any member services, you can get in touch with us. We have a little contact page up here where you can give us your inquiry, or you can call us 62347117, or email support@landcaretas.org.au. Thanks.